I'm Mary.
And hi, I'm Keith. And this is Lily.
Together we moved onto Goodhart Acres, our property located in the high desert of southern Colorado, just outside of a small town called Wilsonburg.
We now live in a camper as we begin to homestead this 40-acre tract and begin to prepare for and build our unconventional housing. Welcome to our good adventure. Glad you are here.
Okay, so today we've been having some problems with our camper, the new camper that we're in, that it doesn't have enough battery power to complete all the electrical needs we need while we're waiting to set up the solar array. So today I'm going to add a battery to it somehow and see if we can get 2 batteries to power this. Part of it's because we're not used to having electric ignited refrigerator, hot water heater, and we don't use a furnace right now, but it's electric as well. Plus all the other equipment that we use in there. So these batteries just don't hold out, and I'm constantly charging them with the truck. So today we're going to try and add a second battery and see if we can get it covered so that it's out of the weather. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm not sure. This is a brand new battery, but it's old. It's dated 520, but it's never been used. So we're going to get my gauges out and test it and see how much power is in it. And then we got to connect the 2 batteries together. Not just so they charge, but also so the power goes inside. So here we go. These are all deep cycle batteries. We got them. We bought a solar panel system that we really never used, and it came with these lead acid batteries instead of lithium batteries. We didn't pay much for it. We still have the panels, which we're going to use eventually. Just haven't used it. And so first so that's where these batteries came from, and it doesn't have any power in it. It's only got 5 volts in it, so it's going to have to be charged, which is all right. So I think, let me get my electric box out. I think we have some extra wires over here that nothing's being used for. I'm not sure why they're here, but we're going to try and use them to connect these batteries together. They're not hooked up to anything, so they should be available. This one here, which I'm hoping is long enough, is it's a strange system, but they had electric brakes hooked straight to the battery at one point. I don't know why. I'm not sure why they had that. Because when we did what they told us to, and I should have known better, but it just locked up our brakes. They had a battery hooked to it, and we drove it away, but the battery was dead. So we never noticed that there was a problem. But they have the battery brakes hooked up wrong. So we might have to do some rearranging here somehow to get these batteries to charge. We're definitely in the desert. Last night we woke up this morning, it was in the mid 50s, and it's already warming up big time. These are not strong enough, heavy enough battery cables. Wonder if we have any heavier cables in the shop. I'll be right back. All right, so I ran in town real quick and got some wire for this, but I'm going to go ahead and test another battery. This is only holding 5 volts, and if I can get one that's holding 12 volts, then I'll know it's a longer lasting battery because they've been sitting for so long. And if it's still holding 12 volts or even higher than the 5 volts, we'll probably be in better shape. So gotta go test them out in the shop and bring one out if it's good. All right, so this one's holding 12 volts. Sorry about my back toward you. This one's holding 12 volts, so we'll work with it. And I do want to see how many volts are in this one right now. Yeah, this one only has 10. So we are, I figure out how to cover that too. Let's see here. Mary?
Yeah.
Your electrician's going to go on and off while I do these batteries.
Okay.
So watch, your refrigerator's going to give you a check light for a minute and then go back on.
Okay. All right. That's the only thing it'll affect, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I got to get this Blue Eddy running first. You got to get the charger so it'll work. Which means lengthening this wire. What I have to do here is get one wire to each battery, positive to one battery, negative to the other battery. When you're working on battery, you should always work on the positive first and then the negative, because the positive sparks more than the negative. Now, if I have this figured right, I should measure 12 volts across here. And it does. It does. Okay, we are in business. I just got to figure out how to cover them here in a day or two. Back this up and charge it. Let me go inside and check that. All right, you want to come out here for a minute?
Huh?
You want to come outside for a minute?
Yeah. Do you want this light on or?
Yeah, you can have it, leave it on.
Okay. Can the dog come out?
Yeah, no. You guys, we'll let you out in a minute. I'm backing this truck up and I need to know.
Oh, okay.
I need to know how close because I've shortened this cable.
Okay.
And it's got to get plugged into that side over there.
Okay.
See?
So it has to be close enough but not run over your stuff. Right?
Well, yeah. So that I can, as long as I don't go beyond this, I think I'm all right, you know.
Oh.
Okay, so now we lengthen the cord on this, or lengthen the cord to go to the batteries that I put in here. And now we got to see how close we have to get the truck to charge it. So Mary's going to direct me back. You see her in the background probably now. Mary's going to direct me back and tell me when to stop. It will plug in. It's in.
Okay.
Okay, so we still have room. We probably can't haul it this way. The one reason, the battery's underground.
The new battery or?
Yep.
So you have like 2 batteries?
2 batteries hooked up, and I'm charging both of them right now. We're going to test that. Well, I'll test that right now. It should be charging at about 14 volts. Battery charges at 13.8 to 14.2 volts. Alright, now to keep this battery out of the weather, the other one has its own case and its own lid, and I'll fashion that in there, but I picked up this tub that we moved with, and I'm gonna put the other battery in it, cut some holes in here to get the wires through, and then this lid will fit just on there just nice and protect that battery from the weather. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing now. So I have to disconnect this battery in order to do this, but that's okay. It's all going to be good. Let's see what fits in here. Oh yeah, perfect. Well, I cut these holes any bigger than we have to. See if I can get over here where you can see what I'm doing. Side and cut a hole in it. We've been getting a few thunderstorms here, and I'm trying to keep it from getting too much water in there. Okay, well, put this lid on and we're done with the configuration we need to do. Not sure how much of that you saw, how much of it you can see, but it's done. So now, a battery here and a battery here. And they're charging. Everything should be good. This is going to be a pain when I have to move things around, but we'll tackle that when we get to it. Hey, now we got the job done. Now comes my least favorite job. And that is cleaning up after making all this mess. So I think I'll leave you here while I clean up. On to the next job after this.
The next day, we woke up to unexpected visitors. We have agreed to grazing rights on our property, so the surrounding ranchers have free-ranging cattle. They decided to come for a visit.
Cows.
Going all over your property. They're going all over your land.
Look at the babies. The babies are so cute. The mamas are like, you stay away from my baby. We will. We won't hurt your baby. Hello. now they're going away. Oh, good morning, everybody. Yeah, we've had like 3 days of wind, and when I'm saying wind, it's like wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, and I think I've seen locals here work in that, you know, even though it's difficult. I guess you get used to it after a while, but where we're at here, we have sand everywhere, and so the wind just blows sand. Like, our eyes are filled with sand if we're outside, and because of it being hot, we leave the windows open, and there's a layer of sand on everything inside, and it gets in everything. It gets in computers, it gets in vehicles, it's really difficult. But anyway, that's how it is here. It's windy here. And I've heard the 3 days that we just had of wind, I've heard some of the locals say that is unusual in the summer. That usually in the summer, it's still windy, but not like that. So it's sort of slowed us down on, like, we can't cook outside. It's dangerous to have any kind of fire outside in that kind of wind. And so we just kind of stayed holed up yesterday. And we had some things to do, like the 2 days before, just, you know, mundane things. But we were unable to get much work done. And I got some, videos done and stuff like that. Which, you know, inside work basically is what we have to do on those kind of days. And we did get some inside work done. But since we've been here in the winter, we had many more days like that. And we would make plans, and then on this day we're going to do this, and then we'd have a windy day. You can't do anything. Like, we had much worse wind days, like 50-mile-an-hour winds. There was a few days in the spring, early spring, I think it was. One day in particular, it was when Keith went to Billings. I was here by myself, and we were still in the campground. There was one day that was so like 80-mile-an-hour winds, I think it was, and there were 3 on that one day. I could hear ambulances going, and because the freeway is close to us, I-25, and there were 3 semis that blew over on that day. So anyway, that gives you an idea of the kind of wind we have here. But we have a lot of calm days too. So today is a beautiful day. It's overcast and cool, and there's a slight breeze out, but it's perfect. So today I want to get on this camper and get this camper cleaned. So I just want to give you I just want to show you what this camper looks like right now. I'm a little embarrassed about this, but this is what it's like living in the world that we live in. So here goes. Ooh. Yeah, layer of look at that, you can see it. It's on everything. So I need to get this cleaned. And the sink. I have a couple of plants that I'm leaving in this camper for now, because I don't know how well you can see. This plant is an awesome plant, but anyway, because there's more sunshine in this camper. We're kind of tucked between the 2 containers in the other camper, but this one is sort of out in the open, and it has lots of windows, so lots of sunshine comes in here, and it's really good for these plants. I'm concerned. I did have this plant actually over in the other camper, this one right here, and it was not doing well. So I brought it back over here so it could get some sunshine. But anyway, that's, yeah. And then that plant. And it's kind of a mess here. We got this tile right here, which we're giving to Keith's brother. We were going to retile this floor. It's the peel and stick kind of tile. I don't know if you can see the design or not. Ouch. Barely. Can't really see the design, but anyway, it's a more modern design than this right here, which is very vintage, I guess. Anyway, so just have there's like a layer of dust on everything. It needs to be cleaned, and yeah, so and the floor is really, really bad. The floor is very bad. So anyway, I will be working in this camper today. You want to come in, Lily? Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Here you go. You want to go back out? It's boring in here. Boring and stinky. Yeah, she's allowed to come in. It's just she wanted out. She did. It's boring and stinky in here. Yeah, I just wanted to say that because of the 3 windy days we had, we're trying to do everything on one day. So that's why Keith is trying to level or get a place prepared in back of the camper for the shed. And I'm trying to get this camper cleaned. So that's kind of how it is. We we do get lazy days. I guess you could call them lazy. When it's windy, we work inside. And when it's not, we work outside. That's what we're doing today. Good morning, or it's actually afternoon. It's the second day that Keith and I are working on. He's working on the shed, trying to get it level, and I'm finishing up cleaning the camper, which I'm almost done. So I thought I'd show you my progress really quick. I got the table off. Let's see, I guess you can't see that from here. There we go. Table is off. And this is what's under the table, so I cleaned this off really good, and we got the little seats there. And the floor. So I still need to mop the floor, but it's just been so dusty that I've really would like to sweep again before I mop, because it's just so gritty, and I don't know if you can really tell that well, but anyway, it's much cleaner than it was. And this stuff is stuff that we're leaving over here that belongs to Keith's brother, Paul. And I've just been being lazy and not taking it outside and just trying to clean around it. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Oh, that's part of the problem, is the zoom was out. Oh, I can't even see it. Oh, you can't see it. Wow, that's weird. So I have this new gimbal, and it's driving me crazy because I can't turn the joystick off, and the joystick is a pain in the butt to me. All I need the gimbal to do is hold the camera still, and it does a very good job of that. But I am really struggling with filming because of that joystick. And anyway, if anybody knows how to turn that thing off, please let me know. It's, maybe I'm not filming sports, so I really don't see the necessity for that joystick right now. And maybe later I might, learn how to do it, but I really just want to use the camera to use it to, just use the gimbal to hold it still. Anyway, yeah, that's my complaint for the day. Thank you. All right, I'm going to get back to work.
Thanks Thanks for watching. Subscribe, ring the bell, hit the thumbs up, leave comments. See you in the next video.